has a second before he gets back on the clock. And Mr. Eli Milligan is on the clock with the next pick. A pick for, I would say, obviously, quite the popular entity in the sports world. And a pick now that kind of rises above heavy intrigue with Henderson and Fulton coming off the board in back-to-back picks. You sound eager to make this selection, my man.
I did not have either of those going to the Cowboys. I think
make the selection.
Yeah, I think cornerback's a big need for the team, but I think the loss of DeMarcus Lawrence is looming in Jerry Jones' mind here, so he's got to go Kalavan Chaisson from LSU. I think it's the right pick, and the guy's pretty insane. The way he gets off the line, it's what you want out of an edge rusher, especially in a division that's got a couple mobile quarterbacks. So you want to really bring it to them there. So Kalavan Chaisson out of LSU going to the Cowboys. 3 LSU.
This is a steal. This is a steal, man. I really believe so. Corey, do you have anything to add about this pick?
I like Chaisson a lot. I believe I said his name right.
Clavon Chaisson.
Yeah, I mean, I like the pick a lot. That's all I got to say. They need to restructure their defense. They have to pay a lot of people, so I'm sure there'll be cuts next year. So
I cannot believe that there's obviously a player that has not been selected still.
I was trying to steal Chaisson at 21, so that's a good pick.
We have come this far, and let's just say there's no way the draft actually shapes out this way because there's a quarterback that still needs to be taken, and now back on the clock is my man Eli Milligan, who has a decision to make.
So I'm in kind of
17.
I didn't
hear what you said because my son took my headphones out, but I agree.
Quarterback's still on the clock.
Yeah, I mean, I'm in kind of like a predicament right now because you look at Kinlaw still on the board, and I think he's a insane pick. But the Dolphins did load up on defense. I did have them taking, one of the 4 offensive tackles here.
Don't do it. You know who they would pick here at 18. But you're still on the board.
The pick is going to be Xavier McKinney because he is not going to be there. He's not going to be there at 26. The Patriots will take him at 23. So they
won't.
Yeah, they will.
I don't agree with that at all. However, that's the selection taken.
Who do you have them taking?
The Dolphins at this point should absolutely be taking Justin Herbert because they're going to be taking Justin Herbert at 5. And I know Tino immediately gets all grump face. Tino, go ahead and give everybody your opinion on Justin Herbert. The fact that Justin Herbert is here at 18 is just.
I like nothing about his life, to be honest. I like his fucking hair. I like his fucking arm throw in motion. I don't like anything about him as a quarterback to put him on my team.
They already took Tua.
And he already took Tua with him. So
who am I, Mike Shanahan?
Unbelievable. We move on. With the 19th pick in the draft, we go back to a team that's already selected here, the 9th pick in the draft.
Yeah, and I mean for them right now, Henderson would be the ideal pick.
There's no way he falls to 19 in my.
You don't think so?
No way.
I don't think he's that high, to be honest. So really, my next pick was going to be Ross Blacklock, but I mean,
Eli, you want to take over on that?
On the board is kind of outrageous. So
who's still on the board?
Is Kinlaw on the board? Did I miss something?
Yeah, he's still on the board.
He's on the board. That's what I thought. So the fact that he's still on the board right now is outrageous. So to me, that's an easy pick. Best available. We'll take that right now.
And I don't blame you at all. Kinlaw, to me, is one of the best players in this draft. I'm not even kidding. I have him He's an absolute animal, and I have him ranked in the top 10.
Here, I can take over, Baker. I have 2 screens, so
Bet you're the man. Go ahead and cross everybody out too as we take a look at our
genuinely
updated
don't know how to
board.
do that.
It's bro. Go ahead and it's the you see the italic button and the font button up there. Go ahead and hit strike through. That's like the S with the line
It's
through
really
it.
like one of the new additions.
No,
but
to the
it's
right,
not-
to the right, to the right. Right
Word.
there. Yeah. That's the button. Tino, is there any way Kinlaw falls to this pick here at 19?
Absolutely no chance.
I don't think so.
So I had him. He was actually like I said, my second choice for Jacksonville at 10. So Brown dropping kind of threw that whole thing off, but I don't think he gets past the top 10. No way.
No, I don't either. I don't think there's any way either. We move on. 20th pick, and it's Tino Vergiels again. Number 20.
Hey, that's me. So first pick, again, like I said, I really was hoping Chaisson dropped this fall. And I guess there's really kind of no chance.
Right.
So let me kind of look through who's left here. All right. So we're going to go for the Jacksonville Jaguars because I guess a lot of go back and forth. Because we were able to steal Derek Brown earlier, we are going to go cornerback out of Utah, Jaylon Johnson.
Wow.
And at this point, again, they got to rebuild that defense. I mean, the offense is what it is at this point. They'll do that through the draft, through free agency. But really, this way they got to the AFC Championship in 2017 was through the defense. So losing their 2 corners, losing a couple D tackles who's on that team, you got to rebuild from that end, and that's who they're going to pick.
If I had that pick and we were doing trades and this was realistic, I would try to finesse the Patriots so bad for Herbert right now.
Bro. This man just took Jaylon Johnson.
I know. I'm kind of – I don't –
I like Jaylon Johnson's tape. I'm not going to lie. I do like Jaylon Johnson's tape. Jaylon Johnson could be a stud in the NFL, but he really hates Justin Herbert, bro. How is Justin Herbert fallen this far?
He's not good. He's not good.
Dude, tell me why you think he's not good.
I'm sorry, I just fucking hate the dude. I don't think his skill set playing in that Pac-12 translates to NFL. I'm sorry, I don't. I mean, it's been proven now time and time again from all the USC QBs who have continuously failed to the 3 or 4 Oregon QBs who have failed to Alex Smith out in Utah, who I know wasn't Pac-12 at the time. But again, that West Coast style, it doesn't work. Flat out doesn't work. And he'll continue to prove it, and people will fall for it again, like, oh, he was great in college, and he'll continue coming to NFL, and he will fail again.
I don't agree. However, we move on.
Is what it is, huh?
Mr. Eli Milligan is on the clock. The Philadelphia Eagles select 2, my man.
It's not the pick they want, but it's the one they got. With the 3 wide receivers coming off the board this early, I honestly do think they move up in the actual draft. I think they're forced to take Justin Jefferson out of LSU. They need a wide receiver. It's just plain cut and simple. And if they don't take one, then they're going to have a hard time.
I agree with you. Did you know that no wide receiver on this offense caught for more than 500 yards last year?
I mean,
no wide receiver. They had Greg Ward Jr. playing wide receiver. Just let that sink in, dude.
And Aguilar.
Oh, Aguilar's gone.
Yeah, I know.
It's unbelievable.
He's not good.
You think he's not good?
I don't think he's
straight up not good.
I don't think he's good at football. I think he's.
You don't think he's good at football?
Yeah, I just think he's playing the wrong sport.
Should be bowling.
No, he needs to play like Quidditch or something.
Quidditch?
Dude, I don't pick and get to the last pick. It kind of pissed me off when I was doing it.
Dude, can you believe that it's been, let's see, bro, it's been 12 picks since this man right here has been on the clock. Mr. Corey Paul is back on the clock here at number 22. The Minnesota Vikings.
A lot of the picks I had for the Vikings are gone now. And
Well, dude, wide receiver or corner.
I'm thinking Yetur Gross-Matos, man. I think I said
Yetur Gross-Matos.
Yetur Gross-Matos.
Yetur Gross-Matos. That is not how you say this man's name. How you say his name is
sorry.
Yetur Gross-Matos.
I was close. He killed it at Penn State last year, so. And I'm pretty sure in real life the Vikings are looking at him hard. So
I
think he's on one of the top of their draft boards.
Well, you just fucked up my draft board.
Really, Eli? How does this pick
at
shake things up?
Well, I had him going so I've seen a lot of mocks with the Dolphins taking a running back in the first, and I just don't think they do so, especially with a late first. I thought the Dolphins were going to take Gross at 26, given they could have took a lineman at 18, but the way things have shaped out in this draft, they couldn't take either McKinney, a lineman, so I think they have to go that direction, right. And it would have taken him at 26, but such is life.
I don't know about this pick, man. I must say, Eli, you almost got it in our little tracker.
Oh shit!
No, you're good. Because you're up next, my man.
As a huge need, to be honest. I disagree with the pick.
Tell us why.
I foresee a lot of boos coming out of there. I mean, they're better, to be honest, they're better off on stretching, taking a little stretch pick on, Arnett, Diggs, Terrell.
Braun.
Somebody that's anybody that's going to come in handy right there. I mean, like I said, edge rushers, probably the least of their needs, to be quite frankly.
Yeah,
I disagree.
I
disagree.
I don't like the pick either. I really don't.
You're not gonna like my next pick either.
Then go ahead. Take things away.
I'm not gonna say it. I'm gonna write it down.
You're gonna write it down.
I think I'm reading that shit.
I'm looking at it.
Jordan Love. I fucking love that pick.
I can't believe he goes before Herbert.
I absolutely love Jordan Love's tape.
Now, hold up.
Baker sent me his tape. Like he was telling me how high he was. I watched it and I was like, this guy's good. He's got kind of like that like fuck you in him, and I think like I love seeing that.
He's got a little bit of Manziel in him.
Yeah.
And I fucking love it.
Let's see how that Manziel turned out though.
No, dude, let's get something straight.
Dog. Hold on, pause. Manziel was a dog. He just didn't have enough time.
He was just I mean, he was.
No, let's stop. Let's stop.
He was an entitled rich kid who couldn't handle it.
Yeah, that's it.
No,
but skill-wise,
he
was top-notch.
Skill-wise, he was good. But let's go ahead and get something straight here, gentlemen. Johnny Manziel had limitations in this league. And Johnny Manziel did not have the ability that could bail him out, nor the supporting cast that could bail him out.
He also hit women, so there's that.
Yeah, he hit women. He snorted coke. He showed up to practice on coke, literally all the time.
A little cokehead. He had his
little cokehead.
A little cokehead. I mean, but football skill-wise, he could get it done.
He had the affluence. He caught the affluence.
Unbelievable. And now that you guys literally leave me no choice, I cannot believe the fact that this selection has to be made at this late in the draft. Now, the only way there could be on God's green earth a way that this happens is if literally everyone hates the 2019 tape so much. But however, I want to bring something up before I move on to the next pick, which is the 24th overall, or the 24th overall pick for the New Orleans Saints, which I have control over, and I think I've made it obvious to this point who I'm going to take. With the 24th pick, Eli, what tape did I send you? Did I send you the 2018 tape or last year's tape?
It was the 2018 tape.
The 2018 Jordan Love tape is ridiculous. Now, the tape this past year was not great, and he was not surrounded by what you would consider the best of the best that he played with in college. Now, Matt Wells took the job at Texas Tech right before Jordan Love began his penultimate year in college. And thus, now his entire coaching staff leaves. Literally 5 wide receivers graduated. 5 of them. It's not a recipe for success. And 32 touchdowns to 5 interceptions, I believe his junior year turns into, I think, like 17 and 16. He was very close to the cut line.
I mean, I just don't know if he's playing with anybody more talented than what he had this year with the Patriots. But
well, no, obviously not. Obviously not. And
see, now,
we move on.
Jordan Love reminds me a lot. Just speaking strategically of his college years, reminds me a lot of Carson Wentz and how his skill. Again, it was same with Carson. If you remember, his junior year was supremely better, or I think it's sophomore, but his second to last year was supremely better than his last year. But people kind of saw through it. They understood, like, okay, a lot of people left, coaching staff changed, like that happened, where his skill is still his skill. Boy's still a dog. You just got to kind of fight through your limitations that you have in college.
Right. And the limitations that at least the quarterback that's coming off the board next had in college could be very obviously seen. However, Mr. Herbert goes off the board here at 24. I cannot believe Justin Herbert fell this far, and I shame multiple of you for allowing this to happen. Justin Herbert might have the highest ceiling of any quarterback in this draft, in my humble opinion. And as we move to the Tino face, there's the Tino face.
I'm with Tino on this one.
Yes, dude. Yeah, over Justin Burrow. Over Justin Burrow.
I mean,
Joe Burrow. Oh my God, Justin Herbert, Joe Burrow.
I'm taking Fromm over Herbert.
He just gives me like Ryan Mallett vibes, dude.
You guys really hate Herbert.
He gives me Ryan Mallett like just straight like really good in college, big arm, couldn't hit the side of a barn.
Dude, if the Patriots
I'm taking both their. I'm sorry. I don't like the pick. I don't like the pick. I don't like it.
I feel like if he fell this far, they could have no more picks.